Hey everybody, welcome to the Brickworld live stream. Happy Monday. Sorry about the delay. We had some technical difficulties getting one of our guests in, but we're all here now, and we're ready to get started talking about planning for Brickworld. So this again, if you're joining us for the first time, this is just about the Chicago Convention. This isn't about any of our expos, which are the shows that take place in Milwaukee, which will be next week. I'll be leaving tomorrow for Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Secret Show, and then Detroit. So we're talking just about Brickworld Chicago tonight when we're talking about the convention. All the other shows, again, are expos. Let's bring in our guests. First of all, we have Nathan and Phoebe Schwabe from KC Brick Lab. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Doing fabulous.
Good. I'm going to introduce you one at a time. Phoebe Schwabe. They're on Everybody's Left. Hi, Phoebe. Phoebe's one of our staff members. She's been working really hard lately, getting us ready for Milwaukee, even though unfortunately she won't be there. Nathan Schwabe has been doing a lot for our shows as well. Some logistics stuff, some box office stuff, just about everything these two have been doing for us. And then also we have Ben Hauger. Look, it's Ben, everybody.
Hello.
Fans of our live stream may remember Ben from our Giving Tuesday live stream that we did for what? How long was that? 4 hours we rambled on.
That was it was a long time.
It certainly was, but we raised some money for Lurie's Children's Hospital, which was fantastic. So yay! Welcome everybody. Glad that you're all joining us. Let's see. Hey, look, all three of us. That squeezes. Yeah, there you go. You guys have to cuddle for us to see each other tonight. And all of our names are Ben. So let me fix that real quick. We're talking a little bit more about MOC inspiration. If you've never built a MOC before and you're going to be doing so maybe for the first time this year at Brickworld, we hear this a lot where people are like, I had a great time at the show. Maybe next year I'll actually bring a MOC. So talking to people about building for the first time and giving them inspiration. And we talked a lot last time about like how to sketch things out, how to build displays, how to plan things out, maybe how to build from imagination, how to get schematics for Star Wars ships, stuff like that. And that's all really big stuff. And the other encouragement we gave you is to take your time building and build kind of as you go and like develop a display over time. So one of the things we're going to talk about tonight is a very simple step in starting how to get started in MOC building for the first time. And there is when we were all younger, there was something called vignettes. And that's changed a little bit. There's a trend in Lego building right now called, what's it called? Habitats. So the four of us are going to be building habitats tonight. And I think the resident expert here on habitats would be Phoebe, because I believe she did some recently. Phoebe, do you want to take it and give us an explanation of how to build habitats?
Sure. I guess first, I mean, at least for me, the easiest thing to do was to pick out a minifigure first to make sure that I had something to build around. So I'm going to do my Lego self because I work at the Lego store. And then Nathan is going to do, come on, hurry up. The coveted Blacktron figure.
Nice.
So that way you have, something that you're working towards because you're building a little habitat, a little scene for your character. So then you know what you kind of want to build for. So then you need an 8x8 plate to start with. Right? That's 8x8. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that way it can be, the platform for your scene. And you're basically going to build two sides to it. So basically being the backdrop, two corners of your plate, which Nathan's in all black, so you can't really see it, but he started with his black. You are going to make it overhang on one side, so that way, in the end, I'm just going to show it on my computer here. In the end, it'll look like that, and overhang on two sides. So that way you can connect them to other minifigure habitats to make a whole big scene of minifigure habitats. And you can feel free to build things coming into your scene from the wall. So that way, If you want to add some more depth or have things attached to the wall, you can definitely do that. You just have to make sure that the outer edges overhang on those two sides so that they can connect to the next scene. And then you can do whatever you want in the middle of it.
Excellent. Putting on the screen over here. Hold on, I'm on the wrong tab there. Everything Phoebe just explained in a nice little website. I dropped this comment in the chat. So if you guys want to take a look at the instructions here, it's this banner here at the top is what they look like when they're done. If you look at the rules here on the on this website, they tell you to build in all one color. Phoebe, is that what you normally do?
No, I like to do multicolor.
Yes. I would much rather do that, actually. Let me see if I can pull this whole window over here.
The site has some multicolored ones.
If we look at the advertisement we did for this week's live stream was Crystal Whitaker's work. And if you don't follow her on Instagram, you definitely should be. She does a lot of habitat stuff that are really, a lot of her stuff is cute and fun. It's freaking adorable. Makes me want to barf. She does a lot of really fun, creative stuff with just a few parts. She does a lot of fun patterns. She's a really creative builder. She builds a lot of stuff for our Eurobricks collaborative, and she usually brings from Australia something pretty big and exciting and fun. So check out her work, and you can meet her at Brickworld Chicago this summer. She loves to talk to people. She's definitely an extrovert. So go up and talk to her, meet her. She'll love it. So let's get Ben back in here because Ben switched from his phone. Ben, how's it going? Oh, are you muted?
Technical difficulties overcome.
Nice.
We crushed it.
Good. So have you picked a minifig for your habitat yet?
Well, if the good space minifigs are already taken, I'm going to use this guy here.
Nice.
We're gonna go a little like my old school roots. Go a little castle today.
We're gonna go medieval.
A little medieval on this adventure.
I'm still searching.
You don't have a Fabuland one right there next to you?
No, actually, no. Because let's see. Where's my face? Here's my face. So I'm not at my kitchen table for the first time since we started the live stream. I'm back in the basement because the basement finished up all the work on Thursday, and here I am. And I don't have everything back down here yet. I brought some stuff back down, but it's going to take me a while. I'm going to wait till after Brickworld Milwaukee. And so I'll be getting to that next week. And so I don't even know where the bin of Fabuland figures is, which you'd think would be the first thing I brought back down. But I brought back down all these colors to sit as my backdrop. And as soon as I turned on the camera tonight, I was just like, I could spread out the blue and the purple so it's a little prettier than this. So like if it was, yeah, see, it's pretty. So that should go to one or the other side of me so that it looks fun and beautiful, right? All right, Nathan's showing us something. Nathan's done. Well, that was easy.
Can barely see it.
All right, well, so while Ben and Phoebe are finishing up theirs and I'm working on finding a figure, this is basically, you guys can pull out your bricks tonight and you can build and chat along with us. So we'll be hitting the comments. We'll be seeing what everybody has to say. And doing live Q&A as we go. I can't decide on a figure, so this is going to take a while. So in the meantime, as I'm looking for a figure and everybody else is building, let's take a look at some important dates and deadlines. Brickworld Chicago is coming up, so if you are coming to the show or you're thinking about coming to the show, make sure you bookmark this page on our website. If you go to brickworld.com, go to the convention tab, and go down to the sub-menu item. It is important dates and deadlines. And what's coming up here soon? So we just had the early badge purchasing close. Wait, nope, that hasn't happened yet. The last day to receive a full refund was April 1st. So now if you do need a refund, we keep a $20 restocking fee. Sorry about that. But that is the point of the year that we have reached. April 30th, which is the next upcoming one, will be when early badge purchasing closes and the price of registration will go up. Phoebe, do you remember how much it goes up? I have the tab open somewhere. I never remember. It's 85 now. I think it goes up to 120.
120, yes.
Yeah, so get your badges now. If you're on the fence, the answer is yes. Get your badges. Get your badges very soon. So May 13th, the last day to receive a partial refund for your registration. Sorry, we have to do it this way, but if you need to cancel, please let us know before May 13th, on or before May 13th, and then online late badge purchasing does close on June 7th, and then we reopen it on June 14th, the day that registration opens at the event. So you can purchase a badge at the event, but it is going to be much more expensive than if you just purchased one now. April 30th also coming up will be the last day to request paper space for your displays and mocks. If you are at all confused about how to do that, you can take a look at one of our other live streams. I believe we've gone over it several times. There's one that is just for requesting your paper space. And of course, the first one, we kind of did a little bit of everything. May 18th will be the last day to request mock cards, which is also the how you make yourself eligible for Brickworld awards. And then, of course, May 1st will be the last day to pre-order merchandise, which we have limited quantities available of anyway. And we should be adding some new merchandise to that soon. Hopefully, give you guys more than a couple weeks to make decisions on purchasing those. We might be able to extend that a little bit for some of the other stuff that we have, but not much later than May 1st. Maybe May 8th for the stuff that we haven't added yet. And then on May 2nd, we do not give refunds for merchandise because we will have purchased it at that point for it to be ready for everyone when they come and pick up their registration. And fun stuff. You can follow us on social media. We're all over the place. We are on Instagram at Brickworld. You can follow us on Facebook. We've got a lot of different pages on Facebook for each one of our events, but here's our main page here at Brickworld Events with only one E in the word event. We are on Twitter. I don't know why, but we are. And you know what? We sold some tickets for Milwaukee through Twitter, so people are still checking us out on Twitter, which is great. We just don't happen to get a lot of activity there. But if you like Twitter, follow us there because we're still making announcements and stuff. And then TikTok, we joined TikTok recently. And let's see, we, in just a few weeks, 585 followers and a lot of fun little videos that were thrown in there. I'm having a good old time with my, in my 40s, being a TikToker. You don't see my face often, but you might see something weird like this. Everybody needs TikTok. It's fun. And then, of course, you may be watching us right now on YouTube. You can follow us on YouTube as well. So let's check in with Ben, how he's doing with his, as I still try to decide on a minifigure.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is break the rules because I hear there's a rule and I've got to build my my habitat to connect, and I say no, I don't follow the rules. So the first thing I'm going to do, which is what I do on pretty much all of my mocks, is I'm going to build a little base, a little display stand for my habitat to sit on. So here we go. I've got a little black square that I've built now, so I can start working up from here on my castle. Of course, my castle is probably going to need a fireplace and a cool floor and some stone work and a flag and a shield. You know, all the good stuff. So that's what I'm transitioning to now. You can see we're 8x8, and I've got myself set up for my 2 walls, and we're going to start working on that now.
So you're purposely choosing to be a pain in the butt.
Of course.
Well,
why wouldn't I?
What if all 4 of us wanted to connect our habitats together at Brickworld this year?
Then I'll just pull the border right off.
Oh,
Well,
You know what's great about Lego, Mark?
what?
I don't know if you know this.
I don't.
You can literally take it apart and put it back together in some different configuration.
Fine. But you have to build
He
this.
does not want to play well with others, is what I'm hearing.
I know, right?
I don't play well with Mark. That's actually what you're hearing.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you know, who does play well with Mark?
Right, I don't make it easy. I just don't want to be played with. All right, stopping there. I chose this. I chose ostrich. So the ostrich is going to be...
No comment.
I like it.
Yay, thank you. No comment
It
on
means
the
you gotta
ostrich?
make greenery for it.
Oh, fun.
Really? Because I thought you were more of a flamingo than an ostrich.
Well, we've got some comments going here. So we've got R. Claxton said, "Hey everyone." Matt Leota says, "Twin lug represent." You know Matt Leota there, Ben?
Of course I do.
Wait, you got to do that again because you weren't on camera.
The raise the roof for the twin lug. Yes,
Yeah,
of course I know, Matt.
That was pretty hip. Way to go! Way to go!
I will be to a meeting sometime this year. I promise.
I love Nathan and Phoebe's screen. Like, can we split it horizontally instead?
Horizontally. Okay, Nathan doesn't want to be on the camera anyway.
I double pull. Oh, that's because we're coming from two places. I see what's up. All right, can anyone display at Brickworld even though the person may not be a member of a lug yet? Yes, R. Claxton, of course. Not, of course. I don't mean to be insulting. You definitely can. Just go request your display space, like anyone can. We did a lot of demonstrating how to do so for your lug because a lot of people, there are a lot of lugs that are displayed together, and it's just easier to get one representative from your lug to do that for you. But yeah, you do it just the same way that we showed you and everything else. You would just go to the account tab. You can get to this from Brickworld Home, actually any page on the Brickworld website. Go to the account tab, go down to the sub menu of My Page, and then fill out this form here under My Display Space. There we go. And real quick, before we go over that again, My Display Space is different from My MOC Cards. So My MOC Cards are just tent cards that go under your display, or I'm sorry, on your display. It's just a little cardstock tent that has the name of your creation and your name, whatever name that you want to display to the public. But that we don't cross-reference that for display space. So if you don't request display space as well and only request a MOC card, then all you will have is a card and no place to put your MOC. So My Display Space here, and then you just go through and you hit add another space. Even if you have no space chosen already, that button will say the same, add another space. You put in your name here. Your name is R. Claxton. Lug affiliation, none. I work on my own. Name of collaborators, none. You don't need to put anything in either one of those. You could just leave those blank, actually. And then let's just assume, R, that you are 18 and over. And then you're going to go, let's say that you just need a table. Because it's easier this way. If you want to request more than that, check out our live stream on how to request table space. Hit next. You need a tablecloth. Let's say that you're going to bring something really cool that like spins around and does stuff. You need electricity. Sure, that's fine. Hit next. And then you can say you don't care, not listed, whatever group this is. Or you can say, let's say it is a Technic display. Hit next. And then additional description or comments. You can do things here like, I would like my tables lowered. We should add this as an option, Phoebe, if they want lower tables or if they want raised tables, because that saves us space. If you guys want the tables to look closer to the ground so it's easier for kids and those with different abilities to see, you can always ask for us to lower them. And if you want to save us some space and you've got, like, say you've got 3 tables and you want to save us some space because we're at 100,000 square feet of display space at Brickworld Chicago, but we have so many requests to display that eventually, over the years, we're going to run out of room at this venue. So we're doing our best to stay at this venue for as long as we can because we do love it. And so if you are willing to tier your displays, you can say that you want your tables lowered. If you're getting multiple tables, you could say that you want it like tiered from lowest to highest. But you just got 1 tables here, so I'm just going to, for sake of demonstration, I'm going to say that you want your tables raised because we can make them standard height, we can lower them, or we can raise them. And then read all these rules, please. Make sure you understand them because you're going to agree to them. This is basically, you're going to keep them up all weekend so that we don't have empty tables on Sunday. and then read these. These are also very important to us. Make sure you agree to those before you click this button that you have agreed to them, and then hit submit your display space request, which is going to be odd in my display space because I'll have our Claxton in here now, but that's okay. I'll go through and delete these before, since none of them are real. Let's see, where else are we at now with comments? It's my array is on my stand-up desk behind my display table. So I'm looking way up in the sky for this. So I do apologize that you all have to look up my nose. Let's see. You should always have a Fabuland figure nearby. I know. I can't tell you. This is Fabuland Fan Milwaukee, or FabuFan Milwaukee. I am a little disappointed myself that I don't. Even in this, I thought there would be one. So I was digging for a while. And, like, there just is not. And, oh, you know what?
Shame.
What's this right here? What do you know? There was one directly to my left. Oh, right now, I chose the ostrich, so got to put that cute little bulldog away. Don Sloboda's in the house. Mark, close your eyes and just dig and grab a random minifigure. I know, right? I should have. But there's a lot of there's a lot of space and castle in here, and Ben and Nathan already covered both those. There's also a lot of Phoebe Lego employee minifigures in here too. So, I feel like it would have been very boring if I just chose blindly.
I mean, it wouldn't have had my same hair.
That's certainly possible. Do. I got a lot of people saying hello. Titanium J's back in the house. Wish he could. We got to get him on here one day so everyone just hear his amazing voice. All right. So how's it going over there, Phoebe?
It's going good.
Oh, pretty. Are you almost done?
Yeah.
Is there a certain height that it has to be?
So it's 4 bricks tall on this side on the hangover, and then 4 bricks tall on this side on the hangover.
Okay.
And then there's one tile with a couple of stud plates for connecting spots.
Awesome. Looking
What
good.
you can call it?
That assumes you're conformist and you want to connect it to other people's, you know?
Right.
I mean, that's true.
This is the
You want to be difficult like me, you know?
Everyone wants to be difficult like Ben. This is the one tub of plates that I had in green, and I don't have any 8x8 in here. I know I have more green plates somewhere. I also have, like, of course, I have a 8x6. Where's my camera? There it is. I have an 8x6 and a 2x6, but I don't have any 2x8s. There are no 2x4s in here. This is what happens when your basement floods, and you're like, I'm gonna go build live.
How about 2 4x8?
Let me see if that's possible. How's Ben doing?
Well, I got a floor in now.
Woo!
And a fireplace.
Oh, no wonder you wanted to do the base. It's fancy base. I mean, I think you could have done that on a flat tile and just built up around it instead of being a pain. But hey, what do I know?
Don't wreck my dreams, Mark.
What do I know about being a pain? I'm always very easy to get along with. I excel at ease, I think, is what people say about me. Right?
Mark, I do have some questions while I watch you build there.
Okay.
These are non-Brickworld related, but maybe I'll get to some of those questions too. First question. Is that a Dr. Zevia there near your hand?
Oh, it certainly is. Here, yep. What else would it be? Jinx there, Phoebe.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. This is an unofficial sponsor of our live stream. This is Zevia 0-calorie soda. We call it 0-calorie pop. I call it hippie pop, basically. But it's like, it really has no like additives. See, it's 0 of everything. And because I'm obsessed with pop, I drink something that has nothing chemical or sugar in it. It's one of those stevia sweetened beverages. I don't have our other sponsors' product here. Ben, do you have our other sponsors?
Of course, I do.
Unofficial sponsor. There it is.
Dot's Home Style Pretzels. This being the limited time flavor cinnamon sugar.
Still haven't tried them, but I have a bag for you.
Well, we'll crack them open together at Brickworld Chicago.
No.
I'm going to see you in Milwaukee. I'm going to see you in
say-
Milwaukee, but we're going to wait till Chicago.
Wait a minute, they're going to be stale by the time we get to Chicago.
No,
You don't
no, they're
open
not.
them.
No, they're not. It's still sealed, Mark.
How do I get
Still
this out of the center? Somebody help.
Your live stream stuff, not mine.
There we go. Right? Like I need someone who understands this to like actually run the controls so that I don't do crap like that. All right, well I haven't put any bricks on mine yet, so I'm running way behind. I gotta get working here. So you guys talk about yourselves and we'll see if there are any more. Can you guys see the comments when they come in?
I cannot.
Phoebe, do you have eyes on the comments?
Oh, hey, maybe I can. Hold on.
Ooh, fancy.
I can, but there hasn't been anything new. Just more hellos and greetings.
No, I guess we're boring this week. You know what? It's an ostrich's house, and I have a lot of purple, so we're going purple. I was going to build like a savanna, then I was just like, I don't know how I would do that.
Nathan did something new with Mater.
Oh, cool. Hold on, let's solo you guys. Did you just put Mater inside the black habitat you already built?
Yes.
All right, I'm not really going to count that as something new, but I'm going to count that as something very Nathan.
Fine.
Well, I mean, it'd be fine if you weren't trying to get credit for doing something quote unquote new.
I changed it up. It's black with Mater. It's new. It's not space.
That is true.
That's
Let
that.
me look at my random bin of parts.
So, which one are you going to bring to Brickworld then for our little collaborative? Whatever. What is this called? Habitat.
Habitats.
What's the thing I decided to do?
Surprise you on which one I bring.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
I'll surprise you on which one I'll bring. It'll either be Mater or Blacktron.
Ooh, I like surprises. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you brought both and just switched them out all weekend.
I'm sure we should make that happen.
One time you walk by, it's Blacktron. Next time you drive by, it's Mater.
I mean, this is a fun thing to do with your friends, right? If you want to do like a collaborative display together, but you don't have a ton of time and you want to like build something together and it doesn't take up a lot of space either, you can build habitats with your friends and submit for a collaborative display. Yeah? Is this a good idea?
Yeah.
What if you're like me and you don't have any friends? Could you make some at Brickworld?
Yeah,
Oh.
probably. I don't know about you specifically, but yeah. I mean, in theory.
In theory.
Hey, you
Okay.
can do 4. Look at this.
Hey.
It's magic. All I have to do is add a 4th, and it splits it.
I like it better.
Look at us. We're learning how to live stream. Maybe one of these
Live
days.
stream.
What's that, Nathan?
Live Streamers 101.
Oh, I think this is kind of like a even below 101. Like we're
Here's
working.
your phone chirp. Is someone volunteering to be my friend?
Ooh, I don't know.
I just
It
want to
says-
know.
Somebody said I finished my mock for Chicago the other day, and I also built a second mock last week from Titanium J.
Love to hear it. And Don,
You're way ahead of me, Jay. Way ahead of me.
Are you still building for Milwaukee?
Oh, I've got a pack from Milwaukee. That will be its own experience.
and that's basically what I'm doing after we're done here. And a little annoyed with myself for letting it get quite this far. Does it matter which side the overhang is on?
Yes.
Yes.
So is it?
Yes. So
Is
the
it-
bottom needs to be on this side. On the top, it needs to be on this side.
On the bottom, it needs. Dang it!
Is
That's not how I've done it, is it?
this looking right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben's is right. I see it. Fine. I'll conform to.
Conform to the norm.
Either that or
Break
we
the
can have
rules,
two
Mark.
UUs
Break the
lined up.
rules.
You two can have your own on your own, each your own table.
I don't like mine. Just be a pain in the butt. About this. Where on earth? How do I?
Well, you picked an ostrich.
How do
That's
I
your
buy?
problem.
Let's just do this one. Yes. There we go. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I look, and I have an ostrich in it. This is my first time building habitats. There you go. There's the camera. Why don't you focus? Focus. Focus.
Only my second time building a habitat.
Yeah, but you did really good at it.
She's our
Did I?
expert.
That's not fair.
You got the certified expert title.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Let's say you there, and you there, and then you also, and then look at this. I'm so proud of myself, and I'm glad this isn't going to take a long time. Let's see, we got some more questions. Do you do anything for work other than Brickworld? I love this question. No.
Mark doesn't.
No, I do.
Brick?
Maybe works.
Yeah, what about the rest of us? I guess the rest of us
Wait,
could answer that
Mark
question too.
also watches his puppy all day and takes her to the puppy dog park, and
the
that is
Cheeto
the
house.
job.
She loves going to Cheeto's house.
Yeah.
She and Cheeto are besties. Let's see this real quick because I feel like I'm sticking too close to the rules. Actually, I'm just building up walls. So let's get some inspiration from Crystal Whitaker. How does she build hers so cool? That's not Crystal.
Gingerbread, gingerbread, and more gingerbread.
She does more
Crystal
than
is a master of the
than
gingerbread.
this. How fun is that?
That is awesome.
That's amazing. I don't feel amazing yet, and I want to feel amazing.
I think that Ben's is going to be amazing like that.
No, because Ben's won't line up like that.
Oh, Nathan, good point. But I bet you if he did several with the same base, he
Harsh.
could make that happen.
That was harsh.
Ben, how's it looking? Oh, Nathan's kind
I'm
of.
gonna
Nathan
make
is
friends
very
at-
harsh.
I'm gonna make friends at Brickworld. I don't know if Nathan will be one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Okay.
We're still moving.
We got some throwdowns going here.
Added a little wood on top.
Ooh, I like
A
it.
shield and a little torch there, and I think I'm at the right dimensions minus my fancy base, but we'll make an
I'm
alternate base. So
Very cool.
I'm going a little off the wall with mine now.
How so? Ah, nice. That's more fun. Yeah, I like it. Let's see.
Got some Crustios on there too.
What on earth do you mean? Like the Simpsons? Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize they made that. How fun. I don't know some.
This is called my random bin of things that come home in my apron from the Lego store that people drop on the floor. Or it's the random pieces that we find here in the house that end up in here.
Hey, I'm learning how to do this live stream thing. You know what? Ostriches are like a desert animal, right?
You need to add your face back in, Mark.
I need to do what?
Add your face back in.
Oh, everyone misses my face. Is that true?
No comment.
I like
It's
when I
not just
tell
me.
when I tell people at the dog park that what I do for a living, which again, I think we've gone over this before. I mostly just say that I'm an event promoter. Because when you tell someone that you run Lego events for a living, it kind of derails the conversation, and you don't get to know them quite as well as you do end up just talking about yourself. Because some people are interested in it, and contrary to popular belief, I don't like to talk about myself. At least not when meeting new people, and then it all just turns to you instead of anybody else around. So I usually just say event promoter. But when I do get to know somebody well enough, and I tell them what I do, I love when they say, "You can make a living doing that." I'm like, it's not like I said stand-up comedian. I said event promote. I'm like, we do big events. We do 6 events. Is it 6 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the secret one that we haven't announced yet. And it's the worst kept secret, right? I mean, type in that if you know. Unless you're Ben or Nathan.
I believe I know. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Do any of you guys have a favorite Brickworld event? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I got a question for you guys when this one's done being answered. I don't know what this is, but it's something. I mean, for me, it's easily Chicago because Chicago is like Christmas because it's so much fun with everybody being there and everyone being so creative and like people from all over the world. Whoa, watch out. I talk with my hands. People being there from all over the world and people bringing new stuff that no one's ever seen before and kind of like using it as their show to be like, hey, I'm debuting this. I think that's a lot of fun, but it's mostly like just everybody there for that whole week is a Lego fan. And you don't have to explain. You don't have to say that you're an event promoter for a living, or that you don't have to like hide the fact that you have a hobby. It means a lot to you. Like everyone's cut from the same cloth. Everybody already understands that. And
you get a nerd out for a week.
What's that?
You get a nerd out for a week.
And yeah.
Be in a place full of everybody who's like you.
And as far as the expos go, I love Milwaukee a lot. I love all the shows, and I love all the people who support us and all the people who exhibit at our shows. But Milwaukee was my first show that I did on my own. When I took over the company from when I was first thinking about buying the company from the previous owners, Kathy and Brian Bonner. There's a lot of lugs up there, and they all get along really well, and they all like to stay late in the hall and hang out together, and they're just fun and creative. And not that any of the other expo people that we do shows with aren't, but there's something fun about the vibe in Milwaukee for me. Maybe because it's so close to Chicago. Maybe we're all just similar. I don't know. How about you guys? Favorite Brickworld events?
Well, I suspect you named those two because those are the two that I attend, right?
Obviously.
Yeah. So Chicago and Milwaukee are the only two I usually get to make it to. Being in Minnesota, it gets hard when you get to the other side of Lake Michigan for some of the other shows. Though the unannounced one is a possibility. Still a bit of a drive, but there are reasons I might go there.
It's that pesky lake.
Yeah, that lake just adds hours and hours to every trip. In fact, I like
Kansas adds hours and hours.
We're not in the middle of nowhere, Kansas.
I know we're in Kansas City, but it still adds a lot of time to go to any of the Brickworld shows.
There, look, Mark, I made an all brand new one.
All right, Nathan, hold on. We got to let all the people just bask in the glory of this. Oh, nice. Phoebe's is fun. Nathan, I actually like the minimalism of yours.
And I even gave it a floor.
You gave it what?
I gave it a floor.
You gave it a tile
floor.
Pretty. What? Is there a figure for it?
Yep.
Well, this one.
Why did I ask?
There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, the padded room Lego. It's highly appropriate there, Nathan, that you built that.
We'll just say that the floor was white before the person got in the room.
Oh, goodness.
But I like your colors. There's people in the 60s, 70s who did art like that was just 2 lines on a white canvas and sold for, a lot of money, or it's like in a museum now and they have like a name. It reminds me of like that, like minimalist art. We got some more questions. Michael Harrod's only ever been to Chicago. Again, Michael Harrod. The others are just expos, so it's just like the 2 public days of Chicago. So we just have local groups come in and set up displays, and then we invite the public in, and that's all there is to it. There's no workshops, presentations, competitions, World of Lights, or auction, or anything else that's fun, except for interacting with the public. So if you're not into that, you might not like going to an expo. Let's see. Oh, we missed a few. Let's see. So Titanium J built a habitat for his desk setup a few months ago. but it's already outdated. He changes his room layout every few months. Makes sense. I think a lot of us change our decor quite a bit. Most of my decor is Lego displays. Dawn enjoys doing the habitat challenges that Jen from Brick Fam Builds runs on Instagram. Is that what Crystal's always doing? So Jen from Brick Fam Builds, if you enjoy building habitats, Jen from Brick Fam Builds on Instagram runs contests like a lot because like Crystal's always building for him. Michael Herod is waving from Virginia. Milwaukee is very fun. Thank you, the Gaming Brick. It's displayed there twice. It'll be the third time this weekend. I wonder who Gaming Brick is in real life. I was going to guess, but I'm not going to go there, actually. Is the secret one the one you mentioned in Detroit last September? Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said it out loud to 97 people. So, it's like I said, it's the worst kept secret. So Nathan, Phoebe, Ben, what advice do you have for people going to Brickworld for the first time?
Look at everything. And if you're a builder, if you're a mocker yourself, ask questions. The people will mocker. Was that the face you were making there, Mark? When I said a mocker, when you build your own creations, my own creation, ask people if you see something you like. Ask them how they built it. Lots of people will show you and share techniques. That's one of the things I really like doing. Is a lot of times you'll build something that seems really simple, but then somebody gets a close look at it and they'll say, "How did you do that? How did you make that thing look circular?" And then you can show them some of the interesting techniques you've done and really spread the fun to new fans.
A great way to break the ice for those conversations is to just go up to someone and say, "Hey, are you a mocker?"
Yeah,
all
the AFOLs will know what you're talking about, right?
I'm a mocker.
I'm a mocker. Yep. Mark,
Nathan?
a little update on my little habitat before we move. I accidentally discovered that my knight was a lady when I took off the helmet, which is completely fine. You can be a female knight.
You can.
Lions Knight Castle haters. So got added a nice little hairdo to my Falcon Knight here, and here she is, hanging out by the fire after a long day of knighting. I guess.
It has a nice political message there too. Hold that back up there, Ben, if you don't mind. So, it's first of all, it's freaking beautiful. I've got wait till you see where I'm at with mine. So I don't have too much room to talk, but it's getting on my nerves a little bit that the fireplace is further back than the cornice board. What is that? What do you call that at the top of the wood trim?
Yeah, no, you're a hater. It's true.
Yeah, I wish that fireplace came out.
It's only true on one of the two sides. It's only true on one of the two sides.
Oh yeah, and it'd be hard to move it all forward because then you have those. No, I love it. I love
Nonsense. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it all forward just for Mark.
So picky.
Yeah, but
Mark
you can.
is so picky. And we haven't even seen Mark.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, you have to because of the 1x2 with plate with the slide on it.
Well, I could just get rid of them, but that's not what I built.
No, don't get rid of it. It's too nice. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta it's Lego geometry.
Tell Mark to mind his own business. So anyway.
I mean, where's that?
I mean, you're on the Brickworld live stream, and I own the company, so this is my business, literally.
Right, well. Good work, Captain Literal.
So literal. So literal.
Where are pieces? Darn it.
Upstairs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, now that I have one habitat, I wonder if I should build one for this lovely creature.
Yes.
Oh my god, of course. That's your GOAT award.
My GOAT award.
Yeah, Ben got that for... Wait, we gotta hold it back up so all the people can see it. Come on, Ben.
GOAT award.
Yeah. Because he's the greatest of all time.
But I want to know how
There we
he
go.
got it.
I gave it to him.
I got it from a friend.
See, you do have
But
friends
why
in Brickworld after all.
It's true. I have one
Ouch.
friend at
How
Brickworld.
did he deserve it?
It's me. Again, you guys just met each other.
Hello.
I
We
want.
just met each other, and somehow we're already best friends.
Right. All right, where's everybody at? Here everyone went. I love how I'm not doing this in the right order at all, so we're all in different spots every time.
Oh.
You
Anyway,
must love
perhaps
you must love work so much if you're building a habitat of yourself back at work.
This isn't really at work though.
Oh, where is
This
it
is
then?
not. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's her apartment. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Some trees in the corner and Crustios in the cabinet. And I don't know.
She needs
I
first
build
Mark, do you-
random shit.
No, not that. Darn it! I hit the wrong button.
I want to see your
Do you-
ostrich. Look at that.
Well, I was trying. Okay, where is it? There we go. Here, hold on. I'll solo it because I know so well what I'm freaking doing here. Where is the mouse even?
It was really hard to hold it up in front of the camera. I'm not gonna lie.
because he's
Yeah,
got to do it
no, it
backwards.
is incredibly so. So I mean, there's this. I started building a bit of a an outcropping here, so I can get the. I really wanted ferns on it, but then they get in the way of me building the rest of the wall. Wait, where am I? Here I am. Like I wanted. Like I'm really starting to be annoyed with the sound of my own voice whining about this, but I really wanted ferns in there. I wanted ferns in there.
Well, so then you just have to turn some bricks out into the room of it, and that way you can attach the ferns on those bricks.
Yeah, this is. It's hard to run the controls and be a builder, man. Where is the best place to put this? I'm gonna try to leave it there so that every time we switch to this camera, you can see what I'm doing. But I know in like 10 seconds I'm gonna pick it up and like move it somewhere else. There's my face. There's Ben's face. There's Phoebe and Nathan's face. Now we're all together again. I have a single Fabuland plane motor. Wow. I mean, you need at least like 4 to get a jet off the ground. Let's see.
do you think
Don
Mark,
has
Phoebe and Nathan have any thoughts on first time attendance?
Oh, yeah. Let's.
We're trying to
Say-
avoid that, but thanks for bringing it back to us.
All right, so let's make.
Nathan was trying to avoid it,
Oh,
but
There you go. You guys tell us what's up.
Well, since we ourselves were a first timer to Chicago last
this
year,
is true.
And you work for me.
We work for you now. Well, technically, we worked for you before we went to Chicago.
That's true.
Anyways,
At least you were temporary at that time, though, so it was just like you just came to work in Indianapolis, not like, hey, I've got a ton of other stuff for you to do.
well, I mean, that is how we ended up working at the end of Chicago, but that's besides the point.
I was desperate. I was not that using you guys is the desperation. I was just like, you guys, I know you. You've worked before. Please help us unload these offices.
Help me! Don't let me die.
All right. So aside from helping Mark too
I
much,
can help you. Let's see. I liked going to a lot of the workshops and activities that people were putting on, just because I got to learn new things, but also I could, potentially meet some new people just by, making side chatter before and after the workshop.
Were there-
And
were there any specific presentations that you attended that you enjoyed?
Stuart.
well, yeah, Stuart from the Lego House, of course.
Yes.
But then the lady with the
Modulex.
Modulex, learning about the tiny
I
lady.
like that. Yeah.
It was so cool.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna talk
And I
to
bought
when
because
she'll
I
come
could
back.
not own any.
What was the last one? Sorry.
I said I bought some of them because I couldn't not own any.
Yeah.
What else? Let me see.
Oh, I need more pieces.
What about Chicago?
Chicago. What about Chicago?
Have pizza while you're there.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely go to the charity auction because it's super fun because you get to laugh at people spending money or spend money yourself because, you buy cool things.
I say, why are you laughing at people spending money for charity, especially when you guys bought something?
And we liked going to the improv show because the money went towards charity and it was fun. And we got other members of our lug to go to it too, and we all ordered pizza and brought it in with us to eat while we were watching the show, so that was fun.
Very cool.
There's just a lot of ways to meet people, and there's going to be even more ways this year. I'm excited.
We're working on it. Trying to do more icebreakers, so that's a good segue, Phoebe, because if you are interested in doing one of our activities this year, leading an activity at Brickworld Chicago, and you know a good icebreaker to get people talking and getting to know each other, sign up on the website on your My page to be an activity leader. I still have it on Nathan and Phoebe because I want to hear Nathan's advice for first-time Brickworld attendees.
Well, I first want to say, look, Ben, Phoebe is also a nonconformist. She built a straight wall and can't even align with anybody. So there you go. You got a friend now.
Definitely did that on purpose.
No, I did it on accident.
I know. I know.
Yeah. There's a slight difference there. Anyways, I thought it was fun because you could go and you weren't weird to meet other Lego people because you just, you didn't have to explain your hobby or anything. You could just start talking about your hobby, and of course the other person already knew because, well, they're at a Lego convention also with a lot of other people.
Yeah, so I have a really odd comparison to that. It was like when I'll go ahead and take full responsibility for this one and put myself back on the screen. The first time I went on a gay cruise, it was very similar to that because, like, once the doors closed on the boat, it was like you didn't have to come out to anybody. Like, everyone, you were on a gay cruise. It's like Brickworld is the gay cruise of the A-full world. All right, now I'm going to take myself off camera. No,
why?
I don't know if that was a good comparison or not, but that's like, it compares well. Again, of course I moved it. It compares well in my experience anyway.
I don't know.
I think
like
part
to
of
just
it is,
going around and looking at stuff and then randomly talking to people if I felt like, or not, because sometimes I just don't feel like talking to people.
Yep. There's definitely time for downtime. I think if we remember, Phoebe, maybe you should take a note on this. We intended to, somebody's suggestion, I think, on Discord, to have like a, it was one of Simon's suggestions, to have like a hangout room for public days where people go and get away if they need to get away, but still be near the floor. So I think we're going to get some of those Schaumburg rooms off to the side of the ballroom.
Yeah, just so people can have a place to go chill for a few minutes without leaving.
Get away from the public. Yeah. Not that the public is bad. It's tiring day. Yeah, especially if people have been staying up late hanging out with people. I'm like, they want to be by their display and they want to, be part of all that, but then they get there and they're like, this is a lot. Because it certainly
can be overwhelming.
What's that?
I said it can be overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Starting to like
I don't know what Bonahum is thanking me for, but Bonahum said, thanks, Phoebes.
Oh, Bonahum's watching?
Yeah, we got the Bonahum.
Hey, what else has been happening in the comments? Because I've actually started building finally.
Let's see. We've got the Gaming Brick saying, I'm looking forward to going to Chicago there. It's his first time going and to sling.
Cool. Welcome, Gaming Bricks.
Michael Herod said, spend more money, bid up and up and up. I'm guessing he's talking about the auction.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and especially if you were on last week's stream, you know what some of the things are that Mark's putting in the auction.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can
you
always
have to bid against me.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nathan's got 4 things put together now.
All right, I'm almost to the first level. Oh my gosh, you guys are lapping me here. I'm trying hard to make this ostrich happy. I feel judged by her. She's like,
You
"Where's
need some
the cool
flowers
place?"
and greenery and
So I finally started getting that in there, and I want more room for it. And like, she takes up a lot of space. I'm not like size shaming her. She just does.
Would you stop calling your ostrich fat?
Brian's judging you. Mark,
What?
Brian's judging you. He said he's judging you. Aw, Mater fell.
Well, that's not a surprise. Tell me something I don't know. There, I'm gonna like mark this so I don't move it, but I can't build it facing away from me. Live streaming is hard.
Live streaming and building at the same time is hard, Mark.
I appreciate you reading the comments. Oh, can I fit this in there? She needs a slide. What was I looking for? Oh, I know what I was looking for.
What were you looking for?
Purple windows
Ah.
from the night bus. I ran out of Dr. Zevia, one of our unofficial sponsors. I need to go get another can, but I don't want to abandon the live stream.
Might as well just turn the live stream off.
Oh, our third unofficial sponsor is the Nature Valley Wafer Bar. that randomly needs to show up in Mark's desk or on his face so that he doesn't get hangry.
They literally turn your brain back on. That is we have actual scientific proof. Yeah, I said it at Brickworld, Indianapolis. I'm like, because my mom ended up not going because she had she usually comes and does like the bookkeeping and stuff for us. And so I sent everybody a picture of my keyboard and said, funny, I don't miss my mom at all this weekend because Phoebe had left one of those Nature Valley wafer peanut butter bars on my keyboard because I was getting hangry. And it was just a subtle hint to be like, hey, stop being a Mega Bloks because we've got several hours left with you. Oh, love you too. That's why you need good people around you. And here's a good segue back to the brand. There's going to be good people all around you if you come to Brickworld Chicago or any Brickworld Expo or convention, which there's only one convention. That was confusing. I confused the brand. Forget I said anything.
Michael Parrott says, have fun. He's going to try to up his habitat game before June and see us all in Chi-Town.
Yeah, I would say if somebody wants to head up an entire online habitat collaborative for Brickworld, that'd be a fun display. And you'd only need one table because you just keep stacking up.
Right. So really all you need is somebody to lead making sure that there's a table display request for it.
One table and a ladder. Right. Yeah, and then a good way to mark them so everybody knows which one was theirs when they come to pick them up is you have people walking off with the wrong ones.
The one nice thing is the backside won't be viewed, so you could sticky note your name to the backside.
Definitely. Oh, I have an idea.
I want to see what Ben's looks like now.
All right, let's check out Ben. Ben, what's yours look like now?
Nothing. It looks like a new base for my goat.
Oh, okay.
Still working on it.
So you completed your other one. You've abandoned it. You're done.
Yeah, I think that one's good to go.
Okay.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna build a goat now. And I took a couple of minutes. I was cheating and working on a MOC for Chicago.
Wait, he's back.
Part of it.
Pretty. I like it. Ben's got a lot of great castle stuff.
Yes, this one's part of a little build I'm doing. I can show you over here. Little build I got going on down here.
Ooh! Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Dang, that is nice.
So we'll see if I can finish this one. It might make it to Milwaukee, but it's hard to say. So.
Oh yeah, no rush there, my friend.
Yeah, it might end up debuting in Chicago, but took a little break to get the geometry right on this octagon here. So.
Geometry's a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is cool though.
Geometry.
Do you want to share what you came up with?
For my octagon?
Yeah. How'd you did it?
Well, the big thing on this octagon is I was trying to get it to be somewhat, not have too many large gaps around the sides and still have kind of that wood timber frame look. And really, the build on this, it also needs to have, for some reason, a hole that I can put a Technic axle through the middle. I don't know why. But because of that, this is all done with these hinge pieces and jumper bricks. And it's pretty solid because of some new parts that Lego's come out with that allowed me to attach even the stuff on the jumper back into the sides.
Oh my god! Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
So just a couple plates.
Cool.
The jumper plate, the 3 long jumper plate with the 2 studs,
Intense.
is what's sticking out here, holding it together. And then I used a couple of that beautiful piece that I'm in love with. My favorite piece now. This one, the 1x2, with the rounded edges and the hollow studs.
The what? Yeah. The what do you call it? The Apollo stud.
The double Apollo stud, yes. That one as well was useful for getting everything nice and rigid in here. So if you see me at Chicago or Milwaukee, I can give you a more of a tour of how it's all connected. But that's what I got going on over here.
Awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh my god. Thanks for sharing that with us, Ben. Let's see where everybody's at here.
Back to my goat.
Back to your goat. Can't wait to see it. What else is Mater in now, Nathan?
Phoebe's making a new one.
A new Mater one?
No, just different.
I asked where Mater was. Don't give me Phoebe news when I'm asking about Mater.
Mater's just hanging around.
He needs a new habitat. Will you please work on that?
Yeah,
That's fine, but I gave him a paint job. See, now he's blue.
Wait a minute. I can't see the screen at the moment.
That's just insane.
I'm waiting for you, Mark. I got a blue Mater.
Yeah, but that's... You didn't just do that. That was... Why'd you put it away? So does Mater turn blue in one of the sequels or something? Or is that just like you made it out of other pieces?
Yes, he turns blue in the 3rd one, I think it is. So, I mean, instead of being normal brown.
It's that quick that he's able to build that change.
Yeah. We need to we need a habitat for Blue Mater then, don't we? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, well,
get on that, babe.
Right now you probably don't want to see Phoebe's because there's a laser that shot a head off a minifig.
Why wouldn't I want to see a laser shooting a head off of a minifigure? Like we're all
graphic.
We can handle a little laser beheading. Wait, hold on. Oh, fun. We've already hit an hour. I like it.
9 minutes.
What happened? Story.
What?
What's the story behind it?
The story is that this was in my random bucket of stuff, and so I started building a thing.
Makes sense. That makes sense now. So I guess we're just waiting for me to finish my habitat, and then we can go. I have to pack for Milwaukee, so we really shouldn't be going over an hour, but here we are because I'm behind with mine.
Which is fine.
Well, again, no, I've got work to do.
What?
I have never once experienced Mark being behind on a mock. This is a new territory for me.
Yeah. That sounds
I've
very
I've
sincere.
I've never literally built an entire mountainside on one of his mocks
And
at
that
the
is the
convention. That's never happened.
reason I won Brickworld Master that year, is because Ben built the side of my waterfall mountain.
That was clearly what everybody loved, was the 4 minutes I spent doing that.
I was like, "Will you
You had
throw
a lot of
bricks?"
you had a lot of good things that year. That was a good year for you.
That was a lot. That was a lot of fun. And what did we build that year? We built a little something.
Now I need black.
Was that snails? Or
No,
the tree? Or was it the tree of world?
it was the
world
tree. It was the crazy tree we built. We built a 6-foot tree, and there was on the edge of each branch was a different elemental world. Because what else are you gonna do, right? You were bored.
I did see a question that just popped up in chat that you might know something about.
Yeah.
Matt from Twinlug asked, he was planning on building in mini-land scale.
Oh, I did
If
see
anyone's
that.
ever done that.
Thank you. I
or
saw
had
that
any
come up. Has anyone ever done that? Yes. We had 2019. I think there was a giant mini-land scale. I can't even remember what it was. It was like it was some historic landmark. It was, that was massive. But yeah, mini-land's a really challenging scale to build in, mostly for part sourcing, because you need a ton. And then it's very different building to the 1/20th scale to that, as opposed to the I don't even know, what's a minifigure, 1/45th, 1/63rd. Now I'm just pulling numbers out of the air. I meant the air.
It's smaller. That's all you really need to know.
It's what?
It's less bigger than Miniland.
It's less figures. Yeah, that's
Less
for sure.
biggery.
We did mini land scale in our holiday thing, didn't we? So Casey Brick Lab, our holiday display at Union Station, we did mini land scale of a Santa's workshop with elves building toys all the way around, and they had we used roller coaster track to make, what would you call it, like a rail line for all the toys to travel to different parts of the shop.
Barf,
we had a wrapping and there was even a medical bay with elves on stretchers.
There was all the letters coming in the sand.
What's wrong with the elves? Oh, they just worked themselves too hard? Is that right?
Worked themselves too hard, yeah.
Okay. I was worried.
They were also having races with the gurneys too, so.
Still slightly disturbing. Phoebe, if I'm working on the, let's say I'm getting to the top of my habitat here, what am I doing? So I'm going to put like...
After you get 4 bricks high, then you need to just have tile across the top.
And so there's not... Are there exposed studs anywhere, or is it all tile?
There are. So you want a stud, and you want 2 studs in the corner, and 1 on each end. Here, look at this.
I know. Hold on. I have to solo you first. There we go. Hold it up. Hold it up for the camera. Jeez. Okay. All right. So check me out there. Hold on. Okay. Does mine even match your? Yes, it does. Okay. So make sure I do this right, please. If you could double check my work. I'm gonna put
1x2.
So this is gonna be a 1x2. Oh, whoops. Let me just switch it this way. That's a 1x2 going that way. And then
2 1x1s
on the edges, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All I can find 2
tiles
and tiles is everywhere else. Correct?
Yep. 6 tiles in between.
Woo! Man, I was sweating there for a second. That was.
Or you could just be like Nathan and make it all studded because
Yeah, that's what I got.
Hold on. So So Nathan, you actually built the laser shooting off the minifigure's head.
No, I
your
built
wife-
it.
She
He
did.
added
Oh, okay.
he added the tile at the top, or not the tile, the plate.
It's a couple built mock. How cute! You guys both worked on it. You know what? That does not exist in Mark and Matt land. At least not yet. I don't know what
Nope.
it would take for that
Got
to
a
happen.
whole thing going now. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Like, would it be weird if I was like, I'm scared? Just testing the waters. So I'm telling you that I'm scared. Oh, man. All right, so this is fun. It's fun to build these all together. I wish I had been able to build more than one in an hour and 10 minutes. This is built like 5. And I'm just looking for spring yellowish green tiles here. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think either they don't make them or I haven't bought enough sets with spring yellowish green to have any tiles. Let's see how Goatland is
Let's need
built.
more elf sets.
We all need more elf sets. They canceled the freaking line for trolls, which hear
Then they
went
canceled that.
very well. Yeah, I know. We need elves back. Elves was unique and fun. Oh, there's the. Hey, I found the thing I was looking for. Ben, where's your goat? You're the solo here. You are. Everyone's just watching you right now.
Working on the floor,
Okay.
Ooh,
making a little pattern here. I do have some
fancy.
other colors as well, but we're gonna start with gray.
Okay.
And then we'll get a little more going for my goat. I don't know what my goat needs. He's apparently a gardening enthusiast, based on the fact that he has mushrooms and flowers in his hands. So we'll see if we can give him a little gardening enthusiast land over here.
He has mushrooms in his hands.
Hey, you're the one who gave him to me, so.
I know, and I think it was like the intention was that he does a little more than gardening. Yeah. No, I remember him. Well, he doesn't have mushroom in his hands. He just there happens to be one growing near him.
And I said he had flowers in his hands, which is why I think he's a gardening enthusiast.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. And I'm making the walls white, not because I happen to have a bunch of white right next to me, but because I happen to have a bunch of white right next to me.
Okay. Good that you
Or do you
clarified.
have white next to you?
What was
A whole
that?
bunch of it.
Oh.
Whole bin.
Boo.
We have a whole bunch of lots of things behind us.
A whole bunch of what?
A whole bunch of
Lots
lots
of
of
things.
Lego.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just called things, Mark.
Mark's
Oh my
kind of
God.
slow sometimes.
Well, I still haven't heard the adjective, so I just said okay, just so I didn't have to ask again. Because I was starting to annoy myself with asking, so
You're English, man.
no one else wants to hear it. You just say what again? Say what again?
What again? What again?
Pew pew.
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
it works.
Where? I wish I knew where stuff was.
Well, eventually you'll be able to do that.
So this is the least informative live stream that we've had, but hopefully it's the most random and rambly.
Sometimes you just have to have fun and build and be inspirational and not
That is the point.
information.
For sure. I'm also feeling a little guilty about that since I should be packing for Milwaukee. And it's going to be... So I'm like, can I just finish building this? I actually have to finish up some building for Milwaukee.
What?
Yeah, because we have the media shots on Thursday morning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we have stuff to display. What's that? Thursday morning, correct. Sorry, Thursday morning. It does happen on Thursday morning, yes. And so we've got to be in there, and we have to have stuff. And so I borrowed Tim Leidy's display for the his gingerbread village, which I built the gingerbread pub for, so at least I have part of it. So there'll be a lot there to start with. But then the other thing I have is Ben the Orchard that we were working on our podcast. which hasn't moved since the last episode of our podcast because we were waiting for the basement to finish. There we go. All right, we've got some overachievers over here. 2 of those are the same, and the figure is a brick separator.
Why you gotta hate, Mark? Creativity is creativity, my friend.
All I was doing was commenting. I was just stating facts.
We're just sitting here listening to you ramble. That's all.
Shots fired. Well, let's just call this done then. Because I'm about ready to wrap this up. I mean, we'll wait till the goat's done, but I can't be doing any of it.
Yours up close, Mark.
Fine. Look, there's
Oh, I like it.
a lot of color. Yeah, I couldn't find any tile, and I didn't want to ruin it with another color. I would like more foliage in there, but you know, there she is, just living her best ostrich life. She's got some.
Is your ostrich also a gardening enthusiast?
She is. However, I didn't do her a good service in that way. Well, hold on one second. Let's just say, yeah, she got some more. Yeah, so there's, see? Now she has more. Maybe this should be off to the side somewhere. So you can see her a little bit more. We don't want to cover her pretty feet or whatever.
Put a brick.
Yeah, I guess I need to.
Beautiful plumage, the Norwegian blue.
Unhappy Mohawk says he's going to be there first thing Thursday morning for setup as well if you need more people for media shots.
Well, that way I can like pull myself out if I don't feel like the orchard is ready for prime time. I can't get these frames here. Here, look. Hold on.
Perfect.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
That's my first habitat. Forgive me. I don't want to build another one. To be quite honest.
Well, now you have to, since we're gonna make it a thing.
Yeah, I want to see you in a habitat. That's what I want to see.
Oh, you want to see my sig figure? And I could do that. That would probably be a lot more interesting. Had I known where my sig fig was, I probably could have built something a lot more fun. Had all the bricks been down here, I might have been able to build something a lot more fun and or interesting or compelling in any way. Huh?
Mark, I'd like to make a special request.
Yes, sir.
Can you build a habitat for an otter, please?
Ooh.
Oh, well, isn't that one and the same? If I'm going to build a sig fig, shouldn't my sig fig be an otter?
Oh, good point. Good point, my friend.
So what
an otter is cuter than you.
A what?
An otter is cuter than you.
Yeah. However, what Ben is referring to is like in my other community, men for some reason put themselves in animal categories, and it started with like larger hairy gay men refer to themselves as bears, and so skinnier hairy men are otters, and that is me. So I'm an otter. I don't know when I let everyone in my circle in on this information, but they've never let me forget.
I just wanted you to build an adorable habitat for a cute otter. You're the one.
I have the otters upstairs. Actually, they're still in my suitcase from when Phoebe and Nathan came to visit before going to Indianapolis. We bought a bunch of stuff from the Lego store. We bought the otters, and then Phoebe felt out the Lego minifigures that I wanted, one of which had a koala in it. I could build a habitat for a koala. That would have been amazing. That would have been much better than Doris the ostrich's sad room here.
No, it's Doris the showgirl now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She practicing while she's gardening.
Girl.
Mm-hmm. So I threw all of the stuff from the Lego store into my suitcase before we left for Indianapolis, and have not taken it out yet. So I know where they are, at least. I mean, that's a start. I mean, I wasn't going to take more Lego out of my suitcase when...
Pack from Milwaukee.
What was that?
They'll get taken out tonight when you pack from Milwaukee.
No, I'll probably leave it in there. No, but that would have been a much better habitat than... Well, who knows? If I'd have ruined the otter habitat by making it my first and not having brick around. Well, I mean, there's plenty of brick around. Like saying there's no brick around is a gross misunderstatement. There's a ton on these two shelves. Anyway, yeah, that's my story. That's the interesting things I have to say. I always say interesting stuff. Any more comments?
This is the best one for the Getting series. Just FYI.
Is it? Well,
how is it not?
Well, good. Because,
baby, come on now.
I mean, this is what Ben and I have been doing for months, and I have a bunch of episodes to go through and edit, and we should have just been doing them live from the beginning. It's just him and I building our mocks and then critiquing each other, and then bring the. All right, what are we looking at here? Is this the blue baby?
It's the space baby.
Why does the space baby not have a habitat?
Because we just found him.
Well, get to work.
I would like to say I literally asked Mark if we were building a habitat for a space baby tonight, and he declined. So
then they're frozen. I only declined because I don't have the figure. But the
yeah, I know, and I said, "What is wrong with you?" Is what I said.
You told me it was a brown baby, and it's not. It's a brown space person with a blue baby.
It's a brown spaceman and a blue baby. Yes.
Some messed up genetics.
We got him in a habitat.
Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Your signal's going because you're fuzzy and you were frozen for a while. At least put it in the brick separator one. Boo. Boo. I don't want to judge you, but I do want to boo you. Is that inappropriate?
Yes.
I would like to point out, Mark, that the space baby's clothes are merely blue. He himself is not blue.
Hold on. Phoebe wants attention again. Oh, much better. Why isn't the brick separator in the black habitat now? The brick separators have nowhere to live currently. Oh, I actually like those colors together. So much so that I went, oh! Like, I don't know what, like, cartoon old woman getting run over by a wagon that was, but it was my voice. It is the thing that happened, for sure. The
black habitat's supposed to represent space, though, right? Outer space.
Oh, actually, so it's more like, so this is 2001: A Space Odyssey, but the probe. Oh God, the probe is a brick separator. Makes perfect sense. See, it's actually profound. Who knew? Who knew Nathan was Stanley Kubrick?
Who knew?
Not Nathan.
Oh, I thought he was building something. That's why I soloed him. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
no.
that. I thought you were putting more stuff on your brick separator.
No.
But we have an entire display that is just habitats for brick separators.
They've got more than one style of brick separator. Multiple styles and multiple colors.
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't need convincing that my idea was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
You could put eyes on them. You could put hair on them. You could put teeth on them. Like, let's go.
Orange and teal, and there's the one for the mosaics that's even wider.
Yep.
We're going to call it 2023, a brick separator odyssey. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm going to take the first one with the monkeys beating the ground with bones as the brick separator comes up out of the ground. How many 2001 fans we got watching this? Like, come on. Everybody loves Stanley Kubrick and Carl Sagan. Who wrote that?
No clue.
I am checking.
We should make sure to post the Discord link for anybody who wants to join Discord and start the chatter of doing a habitat display at Chicago.
Yep, that's true. And I shall soon post it. I just want to see who wrote the book.
I'm just helping you keep on track so you can go pack.
Arthur C. Clarke. Doy. All right.
Arthur C. Clarke Doy? Who's Arthur C. Clarke Doy?
Doi, 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 doi.
Doi, 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 doi.
Yeah, it's one
He's
of the
not the droid
14-letter
you're looking
names. What's that, Nathan?
for. He's not the droid you're looking for.
Yeah, he is. No, I'm pretty sure he is. Discord needs.
Ben, how's your habitat going?
This one I'm rushing a little because I want Mark to go back, but I just have a little
Ooh,
half timbered kitchen or something.
I like it.
time. I'll be
And the
here.
goat's gonna hang out. There's the goats inside now.
All right, yeah. No pressure. We're just gonna keep you on solo until you're done. Okay.
Aw,
Okay, well,
that looks awesome.
we'll do that. We'll try to do that quickly here. We'll get it.
Take your
We'll
time.
get it done.
If you do want to join us on Discord, we did start the Brickworld Community Discord server recently. Actually, there's a Brickworld server, and that's the Brickworld Community channel. However this works, I don't know. David Turner knows how it works. That's all it counts. But I just dropped the link in the chat, and then we'll update the description of this video when we're done with the link to join us up on Discord. Look for it in the description of this video on, I think, every platform. I think I can do that from Ecamm Live. If not, at least YouTube. It'll be on there because I know I can edit the description on YouTube. But yeah, join us up and collaborate with people, meet new people. It is not meant to be a place for you to come and ask us questions about Brickworld. However, if you do have questions about Brickworld, we will probably answer them. But we prefer, if you are going to ask us a question regarding Brickworld, that you email us at, I should have this ready, and I don't. But email us at contactus@brickworld.com. There it is. That's where you contact us. Please don't send me DMs on Instagram or Facebook, or don't DM me on Twitter because I will never ever see that. I may see it on TikTok, but this is the best way to get a hold of us because it goes to all of the staff. However, point is, Discord is the place to join us to build the Brickworld community during the off season or in the run up to the show. So you can meet people, share your creations, share different building techniques, get to know people, collaborate together. We just want to build the Brickworld community in any way that we can. The AFO community at the same time. So it doesn't need to just be about Brickworld. You can go to, you can have another show as your home show. You can never have been to Brickworld. We just want you to meet other AFOs, share your resources, get to know each other, and do our best to bring everybody together and get everybody all the tools they need to be the best AFO they can be and make the most out of their hobby and building time. So join us up on Discord if you're already on Discord. Or if you never heard of Discord, maybe we should do a live stream about joining Discord and all the ins and outs of it sometime soon, that we have something to point to, that when people ask us, well, how do I join Discord? What is it? Because that's what I did when we got off Slack. They're like, Discord's the place to go. I'm like, what on earth is that? I'm tired of learning new things. But Discord is fun. Discord has a lot of people in the LEGO fan community on it already. Again, join us up. Follow that link I just dropped in the chat. It will be on the video. It will be in the description of the video on YouTube after we're done. But come have a good time. Make a good time. Bring us something new to do. Start a new conversation. Start a new topic. We'll ask us for a different space. We'll create space for you guys if you want a collaboration space. If you want a place just for sharing your habitats, we can certainly get that going. Maybe we'll run some contests in the future. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some charity stuff.
Ooh,
Giveaways.
that'll be fun.
In our charity live stream or something like that. Who knows? Anything's possible. We don't know because Discord's new for us. But we're going to make this happen. We'll force it to happen. There we go. We need the force screen. It's like we're all turning into pumpkins here. I can't afford to turn into a pumpkin. I have to be up all night. So.
What time do you need a wake-up call?
Oh, no. The dog will get me up. That's not a problem.
I know.
Oh, that looks pretty, Ben. The purple awning, the purple shades over the. We're out.
So they're up a little high, but it'll work. It does what it needs to do.
I don't think they'll be up high for the goat. I think they'll be the right height for the goat.
That's true. The goat, it's a very, very tall goat.
See, there you go.
Nice.
And let's see here. What should we add to the end?
I like it.
Put some snot bricks on here.
I think it's going to go really well.
Another acronym.
Nathan's black habitat with nothing in it.
I'll put a brick separator in it just for you.
You should do two.
I'm gonna flip these
Oh, that's
because
Nathan, how many other colors does Mater become in the entire saga of the Cars movies?
I don't
I
remember.
think it's just the two.
So we
I
got
think it's just maybe the two. Maybe he changed into another color when he was kind of a spy.
oh,
maybe.
Rio
Oh, maybe.
the Spy? Okay. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
watch
there
You
was
heard it.
five weird.
All right. Michael Fujiwara joined us. Yeah. All right. Hopefully you watch from the beginning and fast forward the slower parts. Matt Leota recommends Jesse's Brick Galaxy for some really good Marvel habitats. So let's check that out. Thank you, Matt, for the
yes,
recommendation.
that would be Jesse who does the Friday Night Bricks. Also,
is that
a
Jesse?
Finlug member.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
I've been on that live stream. I know Jesse through live streaming. No, I met him in person.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a
Yep.
thing that did happen. The Brickworld logo looked like a hat on Ben when his head was down. Well, it must have been in the we were all four of us on. All right, hold on. We'll definitely try again. There, this looks like a tiny little. We could make you a hat like that. So yeah,
That's the
Matt
price
will
of
be
being
at
internet famous is you're subject to a meme here and there, right?
Matt will be at a different Lego Expo this weekend, which is great. We encourage going to whatever Lego Expo is convenient for you or that you enjoy. You don't have to just go to Brickworld. That would be ridiculous to ask anybody to do that.
So you're saying I can skip Milwaukee and go to this one in my local community, Mark?
No, because you already told me that you're going to be there and you're in the map and we rented you tables.
Oh, okay. Brickworld's still the best.
Aw, thanks.
Yep.
But that's just your opinion. It's not a fact. So people can go to whatever show they...
Sure, as long as they also come to Brickworld.
Support the Brick World.
Look at this. We have a... Who's this?
This is Loki.
Oh, the god of mischief is there. Or is he low key? Because he's chill?
No, he's the god of mischief.
Oh, okay. Is that your shadow cat?
Yeah, it's his shadow cat.
Sweet.
He's purring.
Oh, where's the calico?
Bedtime. The calico? Sleeping on the couch over there. In the corner. Along with my shadow is sleeping on the couch over there. In the corner.
Okay. What's the name of your cat?
Goose.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes.
So
And he definitely is a fortune.
my shadow is sleeping somewhere upstairs. Or maybe sleeping. She might be like, she might be in the refrigerator. Who knows?
Well, you should probably tell her to get you another Zevia.
Right? Train her to get you Zevia out of the fridge.
Yeah, I should probably drink some water.
Yes.
Someone told me once.
You know how
Water.
you feel good.
That's well. That was a rough
You
night.
need water.
That was a lot of hours awake.
You still need to drink more water, even if you aren't at that awake that many hours.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was just like when you drink water and you feel the difference. Like your body says thank you. You're like, oh, I had a rough day. What is Casey Brick Lab working on for Chicago this year?
We just have a lot of people bringing their individual mocks.
You guys aren't doing collab.
We are not.
We are still not ready to show off our collab idea yet.
You guys brought some really cool collabs there a couple years in a row.
Yeah. Just working on getting the right stuff for the next one.
Wait for some lug bulk orders or for some
Combination of things. People
Okay.
to step up and do it, and pieces to do it with, and
That always helps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that a finishing touch there, Ben? Is that what I saw?
I
I think
guess,
so.
you know, I think the goat has both a lovely home and a potential snack now
Aw.
with this
Oh my God.
lovely little flower table
Oh, nice.
Aw.
that we added.
I like your cornice board. It's dental. You have a dental molding. There you go.
Sure, why not?
I like it.
I don't have anything against the dentist. My
Looks
dad
great.
was a dentist.
Now it's
He's
like
retired now.
whoever's going to be on the bottom level has to like match Ben's base because Ben's base is very cool. That's very much a Ben thing where he puts that sort of base on all of his mocks.
Yeah,
Matt,
I'll take them off for the official, but it's a nice little something.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for everybody because everybody has lots of things to do who's watching, so we should let them all off the hook. I'm just going to go sit around and sleep. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us. We will not be here next week on Monday because we will be coming home from Brickworld, Milwaukee. Let's see. Let's take you guys all off the hook. I'll close out the show. And I'll say that's it. That's all I got. So join us up next week. Join us on Discord. The link is in the description of this video, or will be really soon. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate you being part of the Lego fan community. And it's time to say goodnight. So good night.
Good night.
Good night.